Om Namah Shivaya. Shivji Sada Sahai. Om Namah Shivaya. Guruji Sada Sahai. Afterword. O Divine Father, Soul Giver, may you fill our hearts with bliss. May our eyes shine with the lustre of your ceaseless darshans. May our ears constantly hear your word. May our feet always walk upon your path. May you, the Soul Giver, grant us faith, light, love, devotion. May from beginning to end we be at your lotus feet. May we not do that which will taint your memory. May we always abide by your instruction. May your family of united hearts always aspire to you and cling to the only true harbor, your lotus feet. A Sangat is a gathering of hearts united in devotion. It is a coming together of disparate individuals into a community that has a single object of devotion, a single ideal. It is one living plant with so many leaves and branches. As a single plant, it survives as a multiplicity of leaves and branches. It is prey to every passing storm. As a single heart of singular devotion, it finds divinity, Sri Guruji himself within. And as one, it must abjure every mischief to come to this devotion. The Sangat is the cup into which Guruji pours his blessings. Let that cup not fragment. The Sangat is a source of love, of family bound by everlasting love. It is Sri Guruji's family. If it is something else, it is not a Sangat. Its foremost responsibility is to keep itself together. Everything else will follow of its own accord. How would he feel if his family went its separate ways? The family that he fed, that he even cooked for, that ate in front of him, that cried, laughed, and loved together, that he continues to bless endlessly in God's endless ways. In a father's eyes, one daughter, one son is no different from the other. How much more so in the eyes of our Divine Father? He loves us always. Sri Guruji was not just a form that we beheld, he was beyond matter. He was, as so many Sangats show, beyond the limitations of time, space, and mass, of physical laws, of the eddies of karmas, of the whirlpools of desires. He was and is beyond Maya. He is Shiva. Though countless worlds may rise and perish, he remains. A guru is not something to belittle. It cannot be said who or what a guru is, but he is beyond man and the many gods and goddesses. He is supreme. One should not be fooled by the fact that has a human body. That is just his mode of being. Yesterday, he inhabited a human body. Today, the universe is his body. Yesterday, he was wearing a red robe. Today, he wears the colors of the sky. Yesterday, he was calling you by name. Today, he is whispering silently in the sanctuary of your devotion. Who says he is not? Remember the times of his Sangat. He would come forth majestic and compassionate, and by the time you would have leapt to your feet to pay your respects, he was seated on his throne. He would cross his feet, and the robe would slightly lift so that you could glimpse his lotus feet and fix your mind on them. Meanwhile, his Shabbats played on, drawing you to Guruji's lotus feet, taking you out of your troubled life, lifting you up and embracing you. Unconditional love. That's exactly what it was. And then the tea would come filled with his energy. And it could be that in the middle of the Shabbats, or perhaps later, a satsang would be recounted. It would be eerily familiar to you, since it would seem to be speaking to you about your troubles, about your professional, personal, and health problems. And through the mere agency of clear listening, you would have been healed, made whole. It was an every minute miracle. The plant of faith that had to grow in each of our hearts took his entire energy. That is why there were so many cups of tea, so many langars. He was feeding our souls with his love and energy. He was feeding us so that we could grow into strong people of love and faith. He was giving us medicine to cure us of the worst malady known to the world itself. In the upheavals of our lives, then and now, he was and is the steady oarsman. Perhaps none of us knew him for what he was, but it is enough to know that he was love and to remember that he expects us to be loving. Sri Guru Vandanam. O the lotus feet of Guruji, ocean of mercy, Sri Hari himself in human form. O the pollen like dust of his lotus feet, refulgent, fragrant, and honeyed with love. Distillate of the life giving herb that allays the ills of worldly life as the holy ash that adorns Lord Shiva. It consecrates the fortunate and bestows sweet blessings and joy. It rubs the dirt off the limpid mirror of the devotee's heart. Put on the forehead, it draws in a host of virtues. Oh, the nails of the feet of beloved Guruji, gems whose mere remembrance unfolds the divine's vision. At their striking luminescence, infatuation flees. Highly blessed is he in whose heart they shine. At their appearance, the mind's bright eyes open, the evils and sufferings of its night disappear. Sri Guruji's stories are gems and rubies. In whichever mind they are manifest or hidden, they spread light. Translated from the Ramayana of Sant Tulsidas. Anantam Beyant Lakh Lakh Shukrana Guru Maharaj.